I mean, he wanted to show that Lictor Alpha, you know, that he is the superior Lictor Alpha, that Tyranids are OP now. I mean, I want Torpid to win, just because then we can have Tyranids, right?
Well, would have Tyranids at some point, surely. Wait. What?
Is he drunk?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the real Torpid.
I mean, Torpid messaged me in Discord beforehand.
I mean, you can't pick random.
Well, wrong your, but oh well.
What the fuck? First rage as hard as possible, and then just like, I go like the alpha, wait 3 minutes, clicks red.
Yeah, is this a sign of things to come?
Oh, it's BestN00b's. I think it's BestN00b's prime time, to be honest, to get the money.
Yeah, well, still even then, 20%, 320. It's still 64 euros for second place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Is Torpid still waking up a little bit? Wait, why was he waking up and eating breakfast at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
He has.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, he's working in a club, so he's like night shift.
Fair enough.
He's like security or something, I think.
Okay, BestN00b going with his Warbles and Sluggers just to the right. Yeah.
What do you actually think about Lictor Alpha versus BbBoS?
I think the Lictor will probably struggle a little bit in the early engagements, but overall should be able to just kind of sidestep him as much as possible.
Yeah, if Torpid does his stuff with Spore Mines, that's gonna be really annoying. Like, he knows how to abuse Spore Mines.
Can actually a lone stalker like the Alpha be the Warboss?
Don't know.
Like obviously when he goes solo. Okay, Sluggers just sitting there.
Kind of surprised by double Sport Mines. But yeah, there's a lot of garrisons on this map which you really cannot make use of as nids. As orcs rather, if you're going to go double Spore Mines.
Yeah, double Spore Mines is kinda normal for Torpid actually.
Do Spore Mines still cost 5 power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On rack, 5 power, and I think they actually reduced from the hive nodes. I think 75.
Okay.
Well, he lost one Spore Mine still immediately.
Warboss is just continuing to decap. He's just gonna use the Warboss as a decap, I think, for a bit. Ooh, Spore Mines and retreat power. Stood off Formers, which is awkward, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that special into the Spore Mines, that's fairly brutal. But as long as you kill them and they don't get too many explosions off, although they got 2 there.
Those sluggers are getting wrecked.
Wow, special.
See, if he would have stayed, I think he could have gotten them.
Yeah, I think he could have stayed a few seconds longer, but
At the same time, BestN00b losing a lot of map control. While all this is going on, just on the right hand side there. Just fighting Spore Mines and the Lictor.
decap power.
There's some warriors coming out though. Torpid's going to be in a fairly decent spot, but a lot of pressure
Yeah,
against
definitely.
BestN00b early game.
Definitely needs the power node.
Yeah, he's not actually got any units capping that at the moment because he sent the BbBoS back off. But I might see some upgrades on the BbBoS in this game. An upgrade BbBoS can be quite annoying against Tyranids, but BestN00b may just opt to just keep the upgrades on his units himself and get a tier 1.5 unit out like some Storms or Looters. Although Storms more than anything, I'd imagine.
Yeah, now he denies the cat. Like on his natural power.
BestN00b may just build his generator farm where his BbBoS is, I guess, then. Just in case he falls behind.
I don't know, BestN00b is in a very bad, weird position, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, Torpid's not got any generators of his own, he's got 2 power nodes, so the power difference shouldn't be too massive.
24 to 50. Storm boy's that boy.
Yeah, but more Spore Mines coming into the engagement though, it's going to be able to catch out 3 squads at the very least. Or these Storms are somehow just about avoiding the poison net. That could be a dead Shoots Boy squad though.
I think the sluggers might be more the case. I think it had one more time.
The Storm's going to switch focus. Yeah, okay. Managed to get him out alive. Surprisingly though, the Warriors didn't use more than one model there.
That map control though.
Yeah, the map control of Torpid's going really well in this case, but it's BestN00b starts getting some more units out, starts grouping up a little bit more. Now that there's no more Spore Mines to worry about, we should be in a bit of a better position at the very least.
Oh man, shooters. He used Heart Boys a bit too late.
Still good use of it.
Oh, the BbBoS! Oh, the BbBoS!
These Warriors taking a lot of damage and some sluggers coming in with some reinforcements as well.
Oh, the power medi.
Yeah.
Some pass medi here.
Wow, I actually got a sound I'll be back later.
Wow, you gonna write me then?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna track
just
you.
gonna stay in voice chat, but not say anything.
Fair enough. Well, at least BestN00b's able to get a bit of a counter power bash on the go now, given that he's been down on power for so long in this game. But he's managed to get 2 generators up himself, burnt down 1 of Torpid's, but more Spore Mines on the field though. Actually catching out his own Warriors there, but I suppose Warriors are fairly tanky and don't really care as much.
I got like 3 models?
Yeah,
No, just 2.
I think he might have been the 1 actually. I missed the Homogons trying to kill them on retreat. But how efficient
What's
is
the
like this
BbBoS
Spore Mine
doing?
usage? He's just chilling there, getting them cyborg implants.
I think a good thing about the Spore Mine, right, it's pretty much just the case of, well, they cost quite a lot. I mean, he got like probably 5 or something, that's like 500 rag, 25 power, right?
Yeah,
But he gets it all back with the map control he gets.
I suppose so. It's even still, that's a lot of requisition, which has kind of been like lost forever, if you like, because it's just dead squads.
Yeah, but look at it, he keeps pressure's on.
But yeah, definitely. But Lick's going down that engagement. definitely working out for BestN00b in that particular case, but I think at this point now it's going to be much harder to keep putting the same amount of pressure on BestN00b, but as we're saying that, the VPs are massively going down. Yeah.
I mean, the Lictor Alpha is already like level 3. BbBoS is actually also level 3. Interesting.
Yeah, it's been a very heavy tier 1 from both players at this point.
He can't like cap mid because it's just like coming back. It's not allowing cap really. Like, he's on 84, so he pretty much needs to like just focus on VPs, and like he doesn't have even his like kind of natural like side power and rack.
Yeah, it's a bit grim at the moment for BestN00b, but even if he is able to kind of gain a bit of map control at the moment, he does need to play a very slow game, like keeping units on 2 VPs at the very least, so that he doesn't have any sort of risk of bleeding out. And Torpid going to be the first one's tier 2. BestN00b is an additional 60 power away from going tier 2 himself, so successfully baits out the wall stomp as well. Yeah. And the Orc units are not healthy enough to really have much of a fight, even with Angry Bits coming in, knocking over some units. It's not going to be enough of these warriors jumping in into the fight. He can use Call to Boys, that could definitely work out, but I don't think he's got enough red or requisition to do so. But surprisingly, this last second...
Oh, Stormboy's gonna die.
Yep. BbBoS potentially was going to go down. The Elixir's got Toxic Miasma, so it might die to damage over time. So, not quite. Kind of interesting to actually see the Toxic Miasma upgrade on Elixir Alpha. Don't normally see it too much, but...
He's going for another Stormboy squad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the GG already.
I think he realises that he's a bit too far behind. Well, game number 1 going to Torpid. This is still a best of 5 though.
Oceans.
Yeah.
You can come this time.
Think.
So the meta is gonna be win in tier 1. XD. Oh, there's Adila. Oh my lord.
I feel like with Torpid's current mood, you're just going to get kicked from the game.
Feel like. I think he's not breathing anymore. What the hell?
Well.
Right, is this even his map?
No, BestN00b needs to be the one to pick the map.
That's right.
Calderas Refinery. Fairly neutral map to go for, I guess. BestN00b going to be picking Lord General. Well, Commander picks did Torpid actually have. He has also got...
Lord General, I think.
Yeah, he's got the Inquisitor, Lord General, Brother Captain, Lictor Alpha, which has already been used. He's got the Hive Tyrant available and the Warlock. So...
Oh, like Warlock has the I win button.
Hello.
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 quadruple cast.
Let's make it a 6-man cast. Let's find 2 others. Right, let me try and get this Discord link thing working again so we can actually see who's who. Or just who's in the channel, easier.
Can we have Conhorio as a surprise guest?
No.
Why?
That's just rude.
I mean, I never heard his voice, so...
Does he speak? I mean, he must speak, but...
I don't think he's ever been.
And yeah, that's why I'm curious.
I don't know.
But that would be the shit, like, co-casting. Corn.
Is Torpid actually calling for a mirror?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Who has the greatest mustache?
And given that BestN00b stance of vetoing is for pussies, will we see BestN00b actually veto it to avoid a mirror match? No, he's just going to ready up and do it.
Interesting.
2 times Sentinel versus 3 times Guardsman.
Is it, I think your microphone is a bit like can't hear anything.
Whose
From
microphone?
who?
The Adila.
So did I even talking?
Adila tried to seduce us.
I think
he
he's
just said something, but
I think he's just
What am I supposed to say?
silently fapping, and like you can kind of hear it.
That's what you.
Sorry, I'm just watching BestN00b and Torpid play.
Well.
And just reading weird conversations between the two.
So yeah, Lord General versus Lord General.
The ultimate matchups. Well,
Absolute free wreck train.
Commander here. Ready and able.
at least we already see a bit of difference between their builds. Sentinel first, who's going to win?
Oh, Torpid! He picked the cancer skin.
It's very metallic. Like, you can kind of
since he's-
see your reflection in his coat. It's a bit shiny.
double
Sentinel.
sentinel.
Double sent.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be true. Like double sentinel, and double guardsman, and the other one going triple guardsman, 1 cent.
Well, I suppose double sentinel can be pretty annoying against triple guardsman early stages of the game, but Torpid makes it to tier 2. Triple guardsman should be able to beat the double sentinel. Since he keeps moving around and avoids any missile barrages from the sentinel in tier 2.
Lord General bleeds needlessly.
So fucking low.
Yeah, he's pretty aggressive
That's
to keep him on the
risky.
field at 50 HP. 25
my god.
HP.
Oh my!
Oof.
Are you reinforced?
I'd probably retreat him away at this point. Yeah. Maybe I have to chase down Torpid Sentinel at this point though.
Yeah, he has same speed. Come on, do it, do it, do it! Now the Lord General comes in to do his specials.
He's kind of out damaging the repair, but by a small amount.
Yeah, he can finish it off.
You might trade Sentinel for Sentinel here.
Well, I don't know why he got the stamp on the low sentinel. Well, let's waste his resources.
Unless you thought that he still gave them 100 HP health bonus.
Maybe he did.
I feel like the Sentinel trade favors the one who
I mean,
wants to
even
Sentinel.
if it wouldn't have survived in this.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done like the exact same build order. They would have like traded the Sentinel at the same time.
I mean, they pretty much did trade a Sentinel at the same time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if they would have both gone for the same bolt.
Yeah.
They both didn't upgrade their... Oh no.
Well, it's an edgy mirror. Don't power, man.
Only need guardsmen and sense. Oh, there we go.
I'd actually like to see a flame in this matchup.
Your wish has been granted. Flame has already been purchased by BestN00b.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe double flamer and then grenade launcher on Lord Gerald so you can rush your guardsmen in with flamers.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, the multi-basses. Gonna fall fairly quickly. Can you still refund multi-basses or do you have to upgrade them to refund them?
Yeah, no, you need to reach it to refund them.
Okay. We can go and decap power since there's no power node to bash at the moment.
Commander here. Go ahead.
Torpid's actually going to be making another Sentinel. Interesting.
Interesting.
And BestN00b also making a Sentinel.
What is this?
I don't think any player is going to go tier 2 at any point in this game.
This
There
it's
is-
just gonna be the war between the sentinels and guardsmen, like 30
Yeah,
minutes.
not a single power node has been made.
Generators is for noobs, man.
Enemy sentinel has engaged.
Who
Best
needs
needs to go
cannons?
capture
Who needs
his
that?
wreck.
Enemy sentinel has engaged.
2v2, 3-3 for scrubs.
No way you would get some this matchup. Anyways,
There comes the counter flamer.
it's for a bit disruption.
I hear you.
Oh, the general
that's
again.
Yeah, cover is fucking him up hard.
Enemy sentinel has engaged.
I feel like we're going to see a repeat of earlier where we should see another trade of Sentinels at some point.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, doesn't 3 guardsmen actually have the advantage with the sentinel because he cannot repair?
I don't think the repair
They-
stacks as heavily.
He can, yeah. And that's not the case with double guardsmen 1%.
I think
Top is
the
not capping it.
one guardsman repairing is something like, isn't it 20 HP regen per second, and then every
Oh.
additional one's like 10?
Oh boy.
Another
That's the
guardsman
first
for best.
Come
They
on,
really
we
don't
need
want to
another
go
list
tier 2
to it.
ever.
Yeah.
Let's continue on this forever.
These heal packs for Torpid definitely
Go ahead, sir. Orders, sir.
serving well. On top of the fact that it's never going to go to tier 2, we're even going to see like a tier 1.5 units like some spotters, Cassicians, or a heavy weapons team.
We
Oh, actually,
do
yeah,
see
Torpids.
Cassicians.
All of them.
Commander attacking. You just need to find an edge.
The most
Why
advanced
is
unit in the
Torpid
game
breaking
after
the
5 minutes is a Cassician squad.
Yeah, but BestN00b doesn't have any map control.
Enemy sentinel has engaged.
So awkward.
Enemy sentinel has engaged. We are engaged here. Sir, we're losing a victory point out there.
Uh-oh, those guardsmen are fried chicken. Never mind.
Oh, we can see another trade here. That Sentinel's taking damage, although Catchins are now on the field.
Reporting enemy commander in action.
Bruh.
Yes, double stop. Hey,
What?
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 2-0 already.
Eh?
That was a bit preemptive, don't you think so?
That was preemptive, yeah.
Maybe BestN00b just got bored. Just had enough of doing Sentinel v Sentinel.
Well, he went himself on this matchup.
I think if
Seems the wait was worth it. High level play. Remember, Torpid won 2 games already, and he wins this one, and well,
Yeah.
30-minute stream. Do you think he's trying to do the mental games with like the BM?
You mean Torpid, right?
Yeah, Torpid is pretty talkative this evening.
Even before Adila gives BestN00b another chance.
Last
should
second
I?
rule change.
And how I'm supposed to.
Be like, no money for you.
Just
Another round.
Keep extending the best of 5 to like a best of 7, best of 9 until BestN00b gets ahead.
best of 20.
Oh god.
Best of 21.
Like over analyze like every sentence Torpid makes, and if it's like slightly offending. BestN00b.
Penalty.
Penalty.
Every time Torpid
Yeah.
speaks, the penalty point is applied, and he has to win another game to overcome the penalty.
Be like swinging the Thunderhammer like Lassia did last streams.
Well, let's see what BestN00b goes for map wise.
Judge Adila. Today on Fox.
A little 30 minutes toilet break.
Adila.
I mean, if you need a 30-minute toilet break, I think you should probably see a doctor about that.
Mad diarrhea.
Either that or you spent too much time on your phone while in the bathroom.
I took the wrong vegetable in the store. Adila's silent, so it must be one of the two.
What?
You can't fool us. We are here to help you if you got stomach problems.
No.
You can always get a laptop and cast from the bathroom. Just mute in between splashes.
But what's when the mad farts just like appear out of nowhere?
You just have your finger on the mute button, ready to go.
Alright. So we just had like, oh no. Let's not going for McBoy.
Yeah, where is BestN00b gone? Oh, there we go.
He'll be
Yeah.
still there.
I like how instantly after BestN00b says the map, he's saying to go, go, go.
Is that like the sign of despair, or
Probably just doesn't want to play anymore. Just wants to get it.
Why is Ocean's always so fucking quiet?
I'm just a quiet guy, I guess.
Oceans, please shout into your microphone. Give us your manliest scream.
Yeah, I heard something now. That's good.
so? How many Shuris are we gonna see this day?
Don't know, but shout out to Hans. If Hans is still in the chat somewhere.
Hansilein.
There he is.
I don't know. You're getting contested on your balance lead by Hans,
Oh.
aka Battlefield 5 player.
He
Number
actually
2.
is, didn't you know?
So wait, who's balance lead?
Of course he is.
Hans.
Where
Ah.
you think all the other buffs come from?
I think Adila did like a Battlefield 5 1v1 against Hans, and Hans won, so that's how he got his position.
There's not even 1v1s in Battlefield 5, dude.
Don't know, just make
mean-
a server and like, you know, you try to snipe each other from a free, like, I don't know, like
Don't think
conquest
you can
game
start
mod.
the game with
map.
just 2 players.
1v1 planes only, dogfight style.
It's possible to do 1v1s. but
Let's
I-
hope we don't get a 3-0 game. Get to see something.
Let's hope that BestN00b pulls out all the stops in this game. Did you just do a chant?
Yeah. The best boop.
MechBoy's pretty good on this map, so... Or Orcs in general are pretty good on this map.
I expect the MechBoy to always do his best on this kind of map.
I expect the MechBoy to Daka.
Yeah. A MechBoy is always the skillful hero. Isn't that true? Especially against someone like a fucking Warlock.
Support structure complete.
Okay, so we need to do a StarCraft style chant, point to lose Farron. Does anyone know some Korean? Do you help us with this?
Well, wasn't BestN00b actually Korean? But he lives in Canada.
I don't know, BestN00b's a mystery to me.
Okay, that's... Yeah, I guess that's a great gamble.
Generator operational.
Yeah, he's gonna do this, otherwise he's gonna lose a model. I mean, he could get the splashes and all. But it seems like BestN00b has actually the starting advantage.
Torpid, yeah, going very... well, fast generators will be behind a bit. I kind of like that he's split up his generators, knowing that his main generator farm's getting bashed, although it does cost an extra 125 requisition to do that.
Actually, there. She's first off already.
Yeah, he's going for the, what's it called? Witchblade.
Triple shooters for best.
I think he knows what he's expecting.
Oh, that destructor.
Yeah, these shooters are low.
Retreat!
Oh, he's lucky that that took 2 hits to kill that one model.
He cancelled the third shooter.
He's bashing in the meanwhile, like, fuck farm.
Yeah. You'll get another gen.
It is time to add to our
You can try to get in with the MechBoy and just melee the Shuri to buy some time, I guess. Oh wait, if he gets the building. Wait, why is he going so close? Oh yeah, because of the
Actually,
banshees.
what could be cheeky here for BestN00b if he gets mines for the MechBoy, because Torpid will for sure abuse the buildings.
adding support structure.
That's true. I don't think he goes ranges with the...
I don't think he has planned them.
No. He's gonna go shield and the spear, depending on how good he does, I think. He's obviously going for the fast tech.
Yeah. BestN00b gonna chill out in this building, but Storm's on the way there. How well do Storms do against Banshees? Should Storms go evenly with Banshees?
No, they get special damage.
Ah, okay.
Why is that?
If it's full HP versus full HP, but if you use War or some other support, they should actually lose.
Nice, this Witchblade already.
I would like to see battery pack now. Because with battery pack, you guarantee to be there all the time.
As long as MechBoy doesn't take too many hits from Warlock, then yeah, Bash Pack would be
Oh, shoot it! Ah, he used the teleport there. We can't enter the bot area.
We must arm for even cooler warfare.
I think it's okay, he's got units on either side. Well, sure he's going to set up just not in
But the
time.
Stormboy is
The
forward.
leap. That one hero model just jumping in there.
Like, I'm gonna take damage. He's like still fully upgrading stuff. I definitely need to.
Oh my god, finish this gen. He's 9 HP.
Yeah, you should
Torpid
have
is
this
definitely
fight.
having trouble now.
He's trying to get the champion's robes, but just coming in far too late for this fight. Oh, the Warlocks could be in base healing up for a bit while Jerry's farm just gets bashed completely. There's some additional shoots is best use base, so should be able to go bash the top side of this immediately after.
He's definitely saving up his Stormboy so he doesn't need to bleed that much.
Yeah, I think he didn't even lose an ult yet on them.
Yeah.
Won't be able to call them bleed boys in this particular game.
No, they're Space Marine boys in this one.
Flying knobs.
Yeah.
No, that's actually ASM.
We'll see how this game goes though.
Yeah, and there's the battery pack, yes, I can show you for Torpid.
Well, that means they're on par now with power already. Actually,
Torpid lost quite a bit.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, BestN00b is better.
And BestN00b has plus 10 more income at the moment.
Yeah.
Adding support structure.
But double Shuri is a bitch to deal with.
The storms and then the mech boy.
They're gonna. They're not coming.
Oh. He focused the Warlock. Except with the Shuri.
I mean, if the Shuri would have went into the building, they would have been wrecked by the sluggers.
Now he spots the second Shuri. But also finish off the top node with 80 HP. Just gives Torpid unnecessary bonus power.
Oh, that's mean.
Generator operational.
Oh, Torpid's going to enter this building. But no mines as of yet for the mech boy though.
BestN00b could go tier 2 now.
You should.
It
suppress
should.
it. Jump them. Sluggers.
Oh, wave got knocked over.
Heal. Thanks.
Oh, that
Grenade.
grenade though.
Oh, he's gonna eat it like fucking
And he didn't lose any squads, so it's fine.
borderline.
Yeah.
Gonna lose mech control.
I feel like if the mech boy just jumps onto that Guardian Weapons team a bit earlier, that fight would have just been a much easier one for BestN00b there.
Yeah, like the sluggers would have come in, so they could have some. Oh my god! Do the knockback and then like leap in. Oh, he wanted to do that as well.
Yeah.
Because you can't retreat when you're knocked back, so.
Yeah, managed to get away, luckily there. Otherwise, it would have been a dead unit, but tier 2 for both of them at the same time. They're actually going into tier 2 with quite a lot of power, but BestN00b is down in requisition after spending so much trying to reinforce, I guess.
This one should be good on.
He's trying too
Yeah,
hard to get
he'll-
inside that building.
Might lose the second one. What is he doing?
Oh no!
This is a small issue. If you send them into the building, right?
Yeah.
And you're like close to it, you can't cancel the command anymore.
Yeah.
Can't
But-
call it throwing now.
You can kind of blame the game, I guess.
Not really. You just press the X and reveal on top of this. Don't try to get into the build.
Unless Torpid heavily misclicked twice. And didn't mean to click the building, meant to just do a move command.
in before retreated Banshees. I mean, they were back in base for some reason. I think he retreated Banshees, I'm not sure though.
Isn't there a mass retreat button? It's like Alt X or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bleed coming in there just for that engagement. And with a truck here, that's going to be a very dead power farm.
Yep, Torpid is gonna lose this one.
Looks like it.
But as long as BestN00b is not doing anything wrong, considering there's no pressure anymore from the
He
group.
should get to the top side. So that's at least
Get bomber boys!
Oh, that
grenades.
that's
Touched.
that truck
God.
needs to step up a bit.
Almost make it up. Oh my god.
Get mass retreat.
What spiders might try to teleport into? Nah, they shouldn't do. No, they will do.
Instantly retreat.
We're coming in with the battery pack as well.
It's just gonna be like, who's gonna outbleed to in the Gen Funk?
I was surprised that Torpid went for aspects of fleetness as opposed to aspects of strength.
Wants to have a slide advantage, I think, over the sluggish. Oh, McRoy.
AY on the truck.
Could be enough, honestly.
But if he did have the aspect of strength instead in this particular instance, then would have been able to attack the truck at the very least. That is a dead Showboy squad.
BestN00b bleeded heavily. Not even the Stormboy bleeded.
No, don't get out.
Yeah, this is too fast.
What are you doing?
BestN00b is actually just getting outbleeded.
Well,
Definitely needs to get some wreck in so he can support his efforts.
Yeah. Just need to repair this truck, otherwise it will just die to a haywire grenade at this point.
Or Haywire plus grenade from the Bay Rangers.
Or just a haywire and a bit of shooting from some dire Avengers. I'm not sure about having the Storms fight the Warlock like that. Oh, Bob goes down again.
He should use his Magmar still together, in my opinion.
Why is he not capping the top side?
He's committing a little bit too hard to this generator farm, or just fighting in general.
Torpid already has all the power he needs.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
He's just getting bleeded. He's just like not really committing really to the
Railford
fight.
is coming out now.
Oh, battery pack heal goes down on these shooters, but these sluggers are the ones taking the damage hit.
Why? Is he trying to throw? It's like hitting 2 shurikens.
What is he doing?
Yeah. Needs to get a triple cap in this game. It's not that far. Well, it's behind in VP's BestN00b.
Why is he just standing around and doing nothing?
Should get
Come
some
on.
red points.
Even the Dire Avengers are outside the base, getting ready to cap up.
Gate is on top now. For Torpid. There's nothing against the Railford.
Nobody's committing to this fight nonetheless.
Why?
Rayford's even got a bright lance, so this war truck's going to die surely.
Test Shuriken.
Oh, sure. I misread the
Ah,
picture.
Shu's gonna die.
Yeah,
Where's the Shuriken? What?
and war truck path blocking. No, not going to be enough.
Reinforce from it.
What is he doing?
War Truck's taking some rear armor hits from that Wraith Lord.
I always actually just pointless. Just go for the wreck and get yourself like something to reinforce it.
Triumph is ours.
And he just concedes. Very anticlimactic.
Like
Yeah.
he bashed the par, like that was like good. Like he got the huge advantage after the double shuri, right?
I mean, why
But
would you sit in front of your opponent's base and not cap the map?
Yeah, and like the issue was
That's
that he was
nothing
like
to gain.
massively bleeding. Like he didn't use his Magboy to actually like heal up the sluggers and the very expensive Storm Boys. And if like Storm Boys just gonna keep bleeding, well, they're just gonna be wreck stuffed.
Finals was just the best of
Well-
5, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Adila needs to give him now the money.
I don't think. Well, we can always try in a live stream. Adila giving out a fake check to Torpid. Do you have one of those inflatable checks ready to go?
Wait a second.
Well, let's just bring up a picture anyway.
Alright, I need the exact numbers again. Which one each person gets.
Everyone cancelled
Alright.
donations.
That's BM. XD League Finals. Oh wait, it's already over.
Here we go. I brought up some pictures of people with large checks in their hands. So we can simulate Torpid and Adila handing Torpid said check.
So he gets 224.
This one says 225, we just ignore the extra zeros. That's close enough. We'll have Torpid on the right and Adila on the left. Even though this is the Japanese golf tournament. That's probably not that. This one looks more casual.
What are you looking at?
There are people
Yeah.
holding up inflatable, not inflated checks like the oversized ones that you win when you win a
Alright.
tournament. Just trying to simulate Adila and Torpid, since we don't have a actual live event.
It's the largest amount of money he's seen in his whole life.
Where is Torpid from? If he's a northerner then.
Yep, that was finals. The finals.
Yeah,
Torpid's
so
got another game.
224 for Torpid, 64 BestN00b, 32 for Redbeard.
For who?
For Redbeard. 32.
Redbeard. Damn, Redbeard. Redbeard came far.
Apparently, Torpid's just going to start a game while I'm in the lobby with a person called RIP.
Shall we join or no? I
The
don't
Torpid's
think
already
so.
started the lobby. But I can always leave and we can always do something else at this point. I wasn't expecting the finals to be over that quickly.
Post-league
Yeah, very
FFA.
disappointing.
Yeah, should we have post-league FFA again?
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Post-league TFFA.
Alright. I'll host.
Can we name ourselves like Shit. Can't do that on stream, that's like immoral.
What on earth were you thinking?
I was thinking about changing names.
To something heavily immoral.
Yeah. I'm
Well-
gonna get lynched for that. We should call ourselves Hunter.
Where's the Adila? Adila, you need to
Wait.
join, by the way.
Wait a sec.
I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna be right back.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can observe and cast
Can't
the post-game
do-
free-for-all.
Hunter's like What happened with League? Well, League is over.
Yeah, the game's finished within 50
Finished.
minutes.
Finished. Oh my god, Vengetron.
Yeah, I imagined he wanted an onslaught.
Yeah.
Gonna still smoke.
I think you need to like pick 2,000 points.
Oh yeah.
Unless you
Good
want a
shout.
big game.
Well, while we're waiting for Boogie to get to his smoke, let's have a poll and see who you guys think is going to win. If I can find what I've done with that link.
Well,
there is.
Adila's always tryharding, so I think Adila will win.
Yeah, but Best Noob's in the love in Best Noob.
Hey,
Best Noob's going to redeem himself.
Going for 7 Sentinels is not tryhard.
But
Depends on
actually,
how good your
Best
micro is.
Best Noob probably wants to like redeem himself. Yeah.
Okay, poll is now live. Everyone can go and vote on who you think is going to win the post-tournament free-for-all. You could have voted for yourself, Oceans.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad, isn't it?
Relic will win. I didn't add an option for soundbug or relicking.
Should rather get aggro in.
Could have done. A bit late now. I didn't realise Agu was here. Voting Steve. I'm fortunate enough to not be playing in this free-for-all. Otherwise I'd lose my base and have to try and do what Swift done, try and cast with just a Ripper squad.
Let's not let just gonna base raid me.
Okay, well, with this 6 guy leaving...
Oh, he actually did that.
Oh, no, he's back.
How aggro can come in? Never mind.
Unfortunately, Boogie didn't take the advice earlier of just eating the entire pack of cigarettes, which is much more efficient.
God, I remember the game where I went for mass
Why-
exit.
Why is
Yeah.
the other one a Grey Knight?
No.
Alright, then we don't need to base rape him.
Ah.
Whatever. I mean, whatever.
Oh, by the way, Ocean's truce.
Alright.
For all you know, you guys could be the other sides of the map.
Yeah, but
Now we're gonna
actually
team up
we're,
this
we're
time.
always on the same side.
Well, always kind of. We always sandwich like someone.
I guess.
Well,
Base rape.
this map is like the perfect one for sandwiching. If you're in positions 2 and 5, you can...
Yeah, there's like I don't know why you picked this map.
Because we already
I
had
prefer-
Calderas Refinery earlier, so we had to swap up maps. And
White walls.
Ashes.
Yeah, what?
Adila, can you make us a free-for-all map for a post-tournament?
Yeah. What theme should it have?
Buggy.
We don't have a snow map, and don't think we have a city map.
One with some nice rain.
Oh
Rain.
god.
People hate rain.
Exactly. Just make it the most annoying map ever.
Angel Skate free fall. Let's go.
Make it without base turrets as well, so you can easily go into people's bases and take over.
Okay.
Sure.
Wait, is that iron color or it looks actually purple on me, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've got like purple smoke.
It's actually not purple, it's like iron.
It's like purple lighting on your armor,
Yeah, it is because of the map.
which is weird.
Show me
Yeah.
our way to victory.
Well, only one Imperial
Now
Guard
we-
player in this game.
Race rate, and did he pick a race? Wait.
A power node. Roger.
Dorkanaut says that it should be an Imperial Guard free-for-all. I suppose so we can simulate the League IG mirror that we just had earlier today.
Don't know. Grey Knight free falls best. Or
We have done a
Tyranids.
Grey Knight free-for-all once.
Yeah.
I can't remember how that went, but
Power node is ready.
I think there was a lot of Terminators.
Yeah.
Or I think it was back when operatives were quite strong, so there was a lot of operatives until someone got Terminators, then it became a lot of Terminators. With the occasional Land Raider Crusader going around.
Why do you always spawn next to me?
Let me close down this pole.
Is it stairway how it goes?
Generator coming up.
The lighting on this map is so weird.
Nope.
Nobody really likes
The
Judgment of
generator is
Cairns.
online.
Because it's too dark. But there are also so many assets in the whole world
Generator coming up.
on this type of map.
I can't believe you managed to get a Force Commander mirror there, Boogie.
Yeah. It's amazing.
So the generator is online.
There's just a massive like chase. You've got attacks, getting chased by a Force Commander, getting chased by a Force Commander, getting chased by scouts. Oh, some building abuse though. Adila, would you say that you are a nice person on the inside?
Sometimes.
Yes!
After the
I'm
longest
like-
fight ever.
There was, like, you know, I'd chosen the better Force Commander. Oh god.
People are calling for an Imperial Guard versus Imperial Guard faction war. In 3v3. We'll definitely do that. Not tonight, but at some point. Have mirror wars. Could either be really fun or really boring.
Left bottom.
That was a very cheeky grenade.
He didn't react.
Too busy killing your generator, that's why. Or what's it called? Victory Point Power Supply.
God.
Boogie, you seem to have lost your Victory Point Power Supply. How do you respond?
I got doubled. It's true. I know.
Stop. Adila, please.
Upgrade order
What?
received.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm scared.
I feel like Noob Farron needs to get punished.
Are you just pressing the S button constantly?
Yeah.
Lead for me, pick!
Come on, you can win that fight with the units you got there. I didn't realise your base was that close, actually.
Oceans. Didn't we say we are friends?
Oh, BestN00b going in for an assassination on this victory point power supply. That's such a mouthful of a sentence. Ooh, that power supply's low. Oh, it's going to fall down. Or with retreat path.
Sir, reporting tech upgrade complete.
Stand with your brothers.
So who's going to go massive what now that you guys have reached tier 2? We're going to see... Well, we're not going to see Mass Sentinel from any of you guys in chat, but we're going to see the equivalent of Mass Sentinel.
Don't destroy my victory.
You have to say it really fast and loud, Oceans.
Victory proposal.
Won't be long, sir.
And you also have to scream while you're saying it.
Go.
Now that's died, you gotta let out a cry for help.
Come on, Adila. Just rule.
Sentinel destroyed.
Attack me.
Yeah, because you took my red point. How can this bad?
Just take it back.
So that's the kind of noise you need to make when you lose your victory point power supply.
Kind of noise made. When you think you're about to
Still
base
not-
someone.
What, with tax?
No.
You're gonna try and kill someone's base with tax. That's gonna take you years.
Let fly.
No.
Requisition points in trouble.
There's mass plague marines.
Big point for us, sir.
Why don't we just change it so that plague marines have 100% missile accuracy against infantry?
Won't be long, sir.
Don't kill it.
That's the end of their plague chapter.
God, Ocean's got to scream every time you lose a unit now.
No!
Why do you have it?
Why not? I have bought this earlier, by the way.
I low-key feel like that Nips Farron isn't gonna care if he's gonna lose something.
Just going for the apocalyptic playstyle.
Sir, that object has been destroyed.
That was going to be a very death dread.
Told you!
Well, so far, no one's really dominating other than, well, Adila with 20 points ahead of Noobs Farron, who's 4 points ahead of BestN00b. Has anyone actually gone for the sense of BP, or has someone just neutralized it and left it? Because I've not actually paid much attention. So, like, the smoke from the victory point power supply you just killed Boogie is like purple smoke going out of it. It looks odd.
A bit, maybe? It's not purple haze.
So I just want to throw like a purple smoke grenade inside of it as opposed to it actually being on fire and damaged. Oh, Death Dread.
Understood. Upgrading tech.
wonder how quickly you can kill a vehicle with Mass Venom Brood.
Mass Venom
Eat
Brood?
shit!
Someone's spamming Venom Brood.
No, no one's spamming Venom Brood, unfortunately. Got to rely on Oceans for AV since he's got his nice big AV army. What other information I can give away? All you guys in Discord. Oh, this could be brutal. Oh, assault barrage, assault barrage. What are you doing? Where's the assault barrage? BestN00b could have just lost 2 guards with squads there if he wasn't careful.
Great. Fucking click and spam up.
Shouldn't say that out loud. People nearby. Alright.
At Torpid, I think the volcano insurance reference is from Simpsons? Maybe?
Tank is at maximum capability. Sir, that object's been destroyed. Sir, we're losing a victory point out there.
Oh, that Tyrant Guard.
Generator under
Nice.
attack.
Nice.
I feel like Tyrant Guard should have like a Venom Cannon mounted on its back.
Sir, that's a generator down.
Balance needs make it happen. Make it so you can keep buying more Venom Cannons on its back, so you can have like 10 go around in skipping tanks. I don't know if you win that fight, Oceans. I mean, you win the fight against Adila there, but...
The requisition point's in trouble.
I'm gonna put myself in this squad so I can actually like talk maybe a bit about the game without the others hearing too much about what's going on.
Going now, brother.
Oh, the Plague Marine's going to run into this Dreadnought though. That could be very brutal. Yes. Another salvo.
This was amazing.
That Dreadnought's going to die. 1 more missile. No, 2 more missile hits. Still fairly healthy. Stormtroopers coming in from the other side as Arkham Knight players in a bit of a rough position. But BestN00b decides to switch focus to these Plague Marine Stormtroopers will just absolutely destroy them. And now we've just got like a bit of a mess going on here with Tax and Plague Marines meleeing each other down while Stormtroopers demolish them at range. I think here the Stormtroopers are the winners of the fight. Oh, that Crushing Claw on the Hive Tyrant is a demolishing boogie. But he is able to teleport out to safety. Inquisitor, no upgrades on her as of yet. BestN00b may get some upgrades for her once he's got a maximum size army, I guess.
Strategic point spotted here.
Kind of surprised he went for a Lehman. Would have thought he might just go for like 10 Stormtrooper squads or however many you can afford to buy. So far the game is fairly close between Adila and BestN00b at the moment, with the VPs, only 3 VPs between both players. Two Venom Broods here for Noob's Farron. Could see a 3rd Venom Brood. If I'm not really sure what you do with that many Venom Brood. There's not that many vehicles on the map at the moment. We've got some flash kits as well with their git finders, but no blasters as of yet for the squad. They're still using their shooters. Oceans is going to sacrifice those CSM. Does not let out a scream on Discord while it's going on though. Very disappointed there.
Torpid saying nobody can hear me as always. Yeah, I know. Torpid's back.
Roger, sir.
I've tried turning you up on Discord, but even then it's still quite quiet.
I have him at 200%. I still can't hear.
I've got 169, let's turn it to 200. Try letting out a manly scream at Oceans. Sounds about right volume now. Just keep talking at that volume.
Okay, that's done.
That Terminators. Nope, Sun Guards.
What?
I think the drop pod's causing a lot of issues with Boogie there. Look at all the halving going on with this half
what?
purple tank.
Oh,
Yeah, the colouring on this map is so bizarre. Oh, that smite. The Warrior Brood are so low right now.
so there was something weird happening. Like my hotkeys got fucked because the Baron came at the same moment when my Standard got upgraded.
Okay.
Shit happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
A victory point is slipping away.
Oh, that Lehman's trying to chase down the Dreadnought. Look how close the bases are together, like it's such a short distance to get from one base to the other. BestN00b could definitely go in and try and like finish him off if he really wants to. Ooh. Not quite close enough for Boogie there. How many flash kits is this? 1, 2... No, those are just shooters. 2 flash kits so far. Against Ocean's army, these mass flash kits are going to shred them. But then at the same time, BestN00b's mass stormtroopers would also shred them. Plague Rangers being regular infantry don't take too well to high amounts of piercing damage. Flash kits even more effective just because they're heavy infantry as well. How much damage do flash kits actually deal? I wonder if these stormtroopers they might be able to fire at these tanks in base while also staying out of range of turrets if they've got vision, but that might be a bit of a risky play for BestN00b. That is a very dead Inquisitor. I think she might just die to damage over time at this point. Surprisingly, it wears off quite quickly. This Lehman could definitely get flanked. Going to be another victory point power supply going down here. Where these flash kits have something to say at this point. That is a serious amount of DACA coming in on these warriors. Hive Turret going to be the next target there. Oceans under his mass plague army. How much supply is he on actually? He's on 90 supply of 100, so unless he loses a couple of models, he won't be able to get an additional squad there. Force Commander is just not really taking too much damage, but the Pestilent Strike as well on top of the army means that these Plague Marines are also not taking much damage either. That is a lot of bile on the ground as well. Oh, Dreadnought is now dead. Oceans is slowly going to poke at the base there. I think you should focus down these base turret. One Plague Marine squad is going to retreat away, but has to retreat through BestN00b's base. Something to consider. I don't. Can he deal enough damage to kill us? These tactical marines should force melee if it becomes an issue. Wow, look at this retreat path. He has to retreat through another base to get out of there. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to come back to that and see if we can actually have enough to pull that off, but these double Venom Broods definitely doing a lot of AV damage at the moment. Oh, the Mega Rumbler. I don't really see the Mega Rumbler too much.
He got nuked.
Processing the lad's request.
It's just the Mega Rumbler.
Generator coming up.
I think the Adila is a bit too far ahead. Same with BestN00b.
Oceans, you actually managed to like brute force your way into this base.
Yeah.
I also like your retreat path. You have to retreat through BestN00b's base just to get back home.
So the generator is online.
Adila, please fix this.
Sir, we're losing a victory. Attack Marines and spawning enemy contact Marines obstruct.
Oh, there's a lot of grenades going down.
Base.
Snoop actually ends up hurting himself a lot more there with his own grenades. Yeah, I mean, well, now the tactical marines did force melee in the end, meant they can actually hold a position, but Oceans might be able to just slowly make his way back there and kill that base again, although he spent a lot of requisition having to reinforce his army. He's back on 90 supply, so... Ooh, some defensive P-devs going to sit at the back of the base for Arkham Knight there. Oh wow, look at the damage of these flash kits. I do love their like bullet effect. It's just like so massive. What are guns called? It's like snaz guns or something, isn't it? Sort of shooters. It's like got a fancy name because they're massive guns. Even knobs as well.
They just got bamboozled.
Snaz guns, nice.
Spawning enemy contact. Structure under attack.
I mean, that turret's going to go down. The Imperial Guard base does have it. Is that wow, Pegasus. God. That is painful for Oceans. Pegasus also makes Inquisitor fairly tanky. He's like, ooh.
Oh
Top plays.
No. Well, I did this in squads, so it's fine.
God, some nice retreat grenades. Ah. If he had landed those grenades,
Rip.
that would definitely been top plays.
I protect the Imperium.
Doesn't seem like Pegasus gives any health regen, just says it increases health by 200. I don't think any of the Inquisitor's armors give her health regen though. Some health regen would be cool in the Inquisitor, but might make her a bit too tanky.
Can I actually kill her? No. 3-point power supplies with Red Mega Rumbler too.
no.
It's bad.
Move to cover at the pipe.
Fucking BestN00b.
Oh, tier 3 for Arkham Knight, still tier 2 for Oceans. Oh, these snaz guns
Oh,
are going
I'm
to tear through
going-
Plague Marines.
Wait a minute.
Oh wow.
You can go after.
Mass piercing damage versus mass piercing damage. Although there are some knobs in the mix here. These Stormtroopers really don't do too much against these knobs. Ooh, Mega Rumbler though.
Shooters obstruct here.
I am under attack.
But knobs don't really care too much when they can frenzy. I think Pegasus is still available, but the Inquisitor hasn't used it. And does the very smallest Pegasus ever. Oh wow, look at how much damage they've used these guardsmen though. Crazy. Ah, that Lehman Russ. The double team. I was wondering how these knobs dealt so much damage to this Lehman, but yeah. When they are assisted by 6 Plague Marine squads.
The end of that plague champion.
When the Plague Champion does actually end up dying. Assault Terminators with the Librarian should work out pretty nicely since he can always use Gate. Is it the Gate of Affinity? I don't know what it's called. You can use the Gate. People know what I mean when I say the Gate. Warp Terminators out to safety if they teleport in aggressively. Terminators are pretty tanky, especially with their Storm Shields. Because they just get health regen or extra tankiness from the Storm Shields. Well, not health regen. Yeah, without the Plague Champion to actually assist these Plague Marines in fighting the Force Commander is a bit hard. P-Devs are set up here, but Plague Marines are about to walk into their Arc of Fire. Again, he's starting to retreat through the Imperial Guard base, but where there is a Baneblade on the way, I'm sure BestN00b will aim to kill some bases. BestN00b will aim to kill some bases. Thanks to that. Ultra formation down on Adila's army. Oh, I do love the way it just like tosses units around. Oh my god, what? This poor person. Warrior model came thrown on top of the actual map there. Things are fairly grim here for a noobs Baron. Certain people just being focused down fairly brutally.
Adila's BestN00b's army still there, or did you kill it?
It's still there, I just killed the members.
That damage. Still got 2 guards with squads alive, so they can definitely support this Baneblade. It's only 2 flash gets for Adila. He's actually going to go for some commandos now. Nice mix of a tier 3 army.
Wait, double flash gates? No.
The BestN00b was sacrificing these guardsmen because he was on maximum supply. So heavy weapons team. We can try and siege something at some distance with an autocannon. Some heretics. Okay. And so far no one's actually fighting at the moment. Everyone seems to have calmed down a little bit and just kind of assumed position, but BestN00b currently in the lead with 1,045. Adila shortly behind at 989. And then Boogie 883. The other players are considerably a bit further behind. Okay, Heretics going to be worshipping here with these Plague Marines, so it's going to be Demolisher cannon shot there, which probably doesn't do too much damage, but that Baneblade though. Take a lot of damage. Inquisitor is here, so Garthus should go down there. We're going to catch out all the models. Heretics will fall. Stormtroopers are a bit of time in their life there, having a free fire session. There's no war gear on the Inquisitor despite BestN00b actually having resources to get some upgrades for her. Could always get like a melter pistol or the to be honest, the bolt pistol would be quite nice. Not the bolt pistol, but the crossbow pistol. Just lock units in place. And the Demolisher can do its own thing. Boogie versus this tier 3 army with the Mega Rumbler and ooh.
Can't fucking
Oh wow, foot cork as well on top of all of it. Surprisingly, the Predator lived throughout that bit. That Force Commander is doing a lot of work in the fight.
I want to use the fucking, I don't know what ability.
Oh wow. Wow, that went down.
Here, let's get to it.
I hope so. But what's the issue that I guess?
Oh, I feel bad for BestN00b now. His It's like streaming in the way. He anticipates them to be getting called in there. Bastion is going to remain firmly alive. Plague Champion gets away with 10 HP.
Keep losing my heretics. Should just stop.
Double blaster. Flash gets. How much damage they do? There's like psychic damage, isn't it?
We're losing requisition point.
They can definitely end up dealing more damage themselves. So you can get enough of them. Humans are killing each other and not Oceans. I think Oceans is a bit difficult to try and kill with so many Plague Marines. Even if you go into base, the health regen will be quite high. The card effect's actually affected by the Mega Rupper there. That's brilliant. I didn't realise card effects get stunned by that as well.
I'm getting cold! Yeah. Yeah. These guys.
Stop the green menace.
So.
Because Ocean's army is so difficult to actually kill. Even with a nuke, it's definitely not enough to kill Plague Marines.
I think it will be forever cursed.
You can definitely bleed models from it and make it really cost inefficient for Oceans.
Might be a stronger meme than like when Forest cancelled the 2v2 finals. Boring.
I think Oceans is just going to the nearest base possible to try and kill it. Oh wow, that is a dead force commander. Did he have to walk that way? Because nothing to stop him from taking a more direct route there. Oh, these Terminators are going to screw up all these Plague Marines. Unless Plague Marines can land their missile hits. If they land their missile hits, then they do alright damage. Plague Champion's there with his Plague Fist as well. It'd be fun to make like a mod or something. A mod or the Elite mod. Which give Plague Marines 100% accuracy with their missile launchers against infantry and see how that goes down. Well, heavy weapons team. So like some of their hits do hit infantry. You can see like chunks of health go down rather than no health go down. Oh, I can actually shoot over this little ledge here. That's a pretty good position. And even the Pestilent Strike goes down as well, reducing incoming damage by 90%. So Oceans has a fair shot of doing some serious damage to BestN00b's base at the moment. Although some grenades getting thrown over the wall, but Plague Marines can tank that. Stormtroopers are definitely gonna die. I'm not sure what the Plague Marine spread is all about though. Should probably get a Blight Grenade rather than Mucus Discharge. Blight Grenade is a lot of fun. I'll come back to that. I don't think he's actually going to be successful in killing BestN00b's base. And BestN00b may decide to just go and kill him instead. He's had another rocket run on top of his army. Oh wow. These hotshot last guns do really well against Plague Marines. That's what they are, hotshot last guns, isn't it? It's not like a regular last gun, it's something else. We need to start like learning more about the game or memorizing more about the game.
Someone needs to get fucking base rate.
Base rate, BestN00b. This base is far better.
The assault cannon.
Processing the lad's request.
How much damage does the assault cannon do? 60.
No doubt.
Oh god, these mass blasters are going to shred through this heavy infantry army. How many flash gets? It's got 3 flash gets here. And a weird boy. And then knobs if the Terminators do get a bit too close.
Now we've got a chance.
Oceans having the slowest army in history and it's only in 75 population. Is it Hellgun? Yeah, I probably mean the Hellgun then. I thought it was called something else.
Thank the Emperor for these weapons. Halt.
It doesn't say anywhere if that's called a Hellgun. It probably does in like the description of the unit, but I'm not going to start analysing codex in the middle of the game. Otherwise I kind of miss out on what's going on. Oh wow, these blasters are pretty good actually against even just regular infantry. I think psychic damage is good against any sort of infantry, isn't it, though? It'd be fun if they'd done plasma damage, but... But maybe it wouldn't be that fun. But
Kill
you
them, or
receive
like I need to kill fucking Nips Farron because, like, you know, the dude that just never gives up.
Where's his base?
Nips Farron? Bottom mid.
There is no glory in philosophies.
Like, I needed to kill his facts and whatever, destroy his power, his VP. I mean, obviously, because he's just keen. Boy.
I want to see what these
We are under attack.
Storm Boys, not Storm Boys, I want to see what these, man, Flash gets fire at the same time, just see how much damage they can actually do. I think they can probably burst down a squad instantly if they all fired their blasters at the same time.
I don't know, I think someone's base needs to be base rate before we can focus on the dinner. Otherwise I can't focus on the dinner at all. Like.
Oh wow, these Plague Marines versus Carnifexes, and Carnifexes win quite easily there. The only issue is that Oceans spends so much time like going across the map with his army.
What?
Only to then retreat away.
Shooters have struck here.
The other's army's not really equipped for killing bases. I think even Carnifex is not really equipped for killing bases unless you go for the Barb Strangler variant, because the melee doesn't really do too much damage to
I did
bases.
nothing wrong.
You did. You took a rank point at the start of the game.
Enemy unit spotted.
Does news mean he's going to go for yellow or he's going to go for orange?
Now let me focus on Adila.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Ooh, this is fairly sneaky. How many? He's got 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 missile launchers. That could do okay against base.
Scout attack right here. That's a critical spot,
Oh.
no doubt.
I don't know what happens to this one Terminator falling through the gap in the floor. Ooh.
It's like it can't focus on Adila. I can't. Just can't. How the fuck am I supposed to focus on Adila? Someone is constantly hitting me. Oh, no,
Carnifex taking damage from these blasters. Or is it just the knobs dealing damage to Carnifex?
Oh, we destroyed my energy. You will pay for it. Don't run, come back.
All that time spent running there just to retreat away.
We have the target in hand, sir.
Just want to give you a hug with my
Stop
normal
taking
squad.
it. No. Stop taking
We are
it.
under attack.
Jesus. Oh, loud. Ooh, missile launchers. I think that would be the only reason to go for ranged terminators, but Big's already got a set with an assault cannon.
I
You
think
go mass
someone is
missile
gonna
launchers.
try to base nuke me. I think. This is just trolling.
I'm pretty sure that's just the Swift strategy, Boogie. Of killing the base slowly with rippers. That was a lot of screaming from your army, Boogie.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, that's best of it.
I think you should go for mass missile launcher tactical marines. Not marines, terminators.
Oh, jeez! Black Champion Army.
A victory
Yeah.
point is slipping away.
Yeah, it's gonna be either best move or. It's so hard because between me and the Black Champion. I mean the. I don't know if Nid lost everything, but.
We'll see after this fight.
By the way, we're gonna end the episode. By the way.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like watch 2 episodes.
I'll need another cup of tea after, but yeah. You don't need Mega Rumbler, does it? Like, affect all vehicles or just Khan effects us?
All vehicles. It stuns all vehicles too.
Wow.
Even stuns turrets.
Nice. Can you still on the base, like, stop building? Not very really matter, I suppose.
There's a Black Marine army like fighting against the Dark.
Plague Marine Army is currently just fighting a base on its own.
Oh. Why is?
I like how you found like the perfect spot where turrets can't hit you, Oceans.
Yeah.
Someone decap!
Just have to use that.
Wee! Stop focusing me all. Nothing wrong.
I think so.
Oh, that base is so low. If you're gonna be able to get it as well.
Wave a few.
No, she needs to go do the same to Adila.
Like, you know, we should all get like assault terminators or like melee terminators. Like, you know.
I get the range ones because you can go mass missile launcher and kill people's bases from like range.
No. This stream slows me down so much.
Where's the
Oceans, you've been accused of not being a team player. Despite it being a free-for-all.
they just
Enemy
had
force
to-
commander attacking.
I wanted to base rip someone.
Hive tyrant, sir. It's done.
I have captured it as requested.
It's mad.
Oh, that's Oceans. Well, these noobs has got plenty of requisitions, so they can actually buy back his commander a couple of times, but
No.
Actually, Adila's trying to, well, like, Adila? What means Adila?
Adila means Adila.
oh wow, these Terminators.
Because some, like, vessel was
Sir, we're
trying
losing
to
a victory
use it.
point out there.
I think he was AFK for quite some time actually.
Why turn it? Oh yeah, now they're both base raping me.
Oh, these flash kills. This Weird Boy can also increase the speed of the Orc army, so yeah, that's a dead Terminator squad. The other Terminators are going to live. Well, Oceans probably deserves to be ganged up on by the others and has been in the
Yeah,
past
he's
for doing
fucking
something
base
similar.
raping me! I told you I need to fucking base rape this dude. For, like, I can do anything.
Because Ocean's so low on points,
Can't,
is it
like,
worth killing Oceans?
Next time I'm just gonna fucking relentlessly base rape noobs, so it doesn't matter if I lose. I mean, that's the only purpose of freefall, just killing you.
We're losing a requisition point.
Oh, you piece of shit. Greatest piece of shit.
This Venom Brew can't really go anywhere. Actually, that base turret is still
Well,
up,
I'm out
might
of
be able
the
to be
game.
protected.
BestN00b is winning.
But
He's
I
now has a
can't.
4 cap.
But
Guys!
yeah, but I can't do anything, Adila.
Why though?
Just base rape fucking best.
I love seeing all the missiles like go off at the same time and then all of them miss. Oh, that's the Arcanine. I thought that was Boogie's force commander there.
You fought.
I just wanted to help you actually. Get it done.
Just go mid.
Target the missile launcher.
He
Requisition
wants to
point
base
four
rape
traveled.
me. He wants to base rape me.
No.
Well, last game.
Fucking BestN00b has a 4 cap.
Can't do anything. Sorry. Defend base. Oh, that's fine.
For anyone who's kind of just come in, Arcanine is currently disconnected from the game, so this is the AI controlled Terminators.
I don't know what it's for.
So they may not make the best decisions in the game. We'll see. BestN00b's currently controlling this VP as well. I think BestN00b's got the largest of armies, but it's just been the most mobile out of all the players with these
Noob's
stormtroopers in
Farron, by
particular.
the way, lost his base.
Yeah.
In his last ditch moment, he's trying to.
AI did
Trying to
an attempt at dodging grenades there. Victory point power supply for BestN00b going to go down now. And he's now gone from a quad cap to one cap. And then you just about got that one capture there as well. But his base is on 10,000 HP, so he's either repaired it back up with the guardsman throughout the... Oh, there's an Inquisitor there, but they were just like still focus firing down the battery. The Inquisitorial mandate for the Inquisitor today is to be fairly annoying for a small amount of time. But Inquisitor's demolishing. And there is also this Blade Champion here. That Blade Champion is going to go down low.
What?
We are under attack.
What happened?
My fucking... I don't know, my ability got cancelled.
Adila's really.
Can't do anything. Still.
Both his turrets. Yeah, Adila's gonna win this game fairly easily.
Damn it.
All because everyone went very hard on BestN00b very quickly, but no one had the same sort of reaction when Adila got some points.
Noob's fair and helped. I think they should be banned for cheating.
Not sure whether the AI is trying to achieve
Adila is a
here.
serious crime under the community guidelines.
Oh, wow.
Fuck you, Adila.
Adila wins the real tournament of the evening.
I told she's gotta try.
Why is not trying? I think I was just sending silver them as well.
Well, with that, the post-tournament free-for-all lasted the same amount of length as the actual tournament finals.
So Adila gets his money back.
Yeah, Adila gets a refund, gets to do whatever Adila does with money.
Yeah, I get to keep the money.
Adila, what would you do with 200 euros right now?
Besides not giving them to Torpid.
Yes.
Spend them real quick.
On.
Not baguettes.
Oh, plenty of baguettes.
200 euros worth of baguettes.
Yes.
He's gonna stash them up, like... He's gonna make a croissant and baguette shop.
A croissant and baguette shot.
Shop.
Oh, shop. I was going to say, that sounds awful to drink. Well, what you could do is, if you get like a load of baguettes, you can like just line them all up and then just eat them in one big line. Make the world's longest sandwich.
He's gonna, like, how was it? The particle collider, just with baguettes?
Well, just like two meatballs collide inside this massive baguette tunnel.
Yeah, why not?
Fair enough. Oh, with that, I'm going to put an end to the stream. Thank you guys for watching the finals of the Elite League Season 3. Thank you to Adila and others for helping host the tournament. It was a lot of fun. Still got Division B to go though. Whenever... Who's actually playing Division B? It's Olev and Shoulder Mount now, isn't it?
Olev.
Yeah.
Olev, Shoulder Mount,
The winner
Stevo.
of that is playing against you.
Yep.
And
So we've
the
got
winner
another
of this is playing against the final boss.
another 3 series to go, and we'll see how that goes. Thank you
Oh,
for watching.
Adila.
What?
I want at least $10 from you because my homoguns got stuck. $10.
I already buy the spaceman for you. Be happy with it.
I will mute Discord for a second, but yeah, with that, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to give a follow if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys next time whenever there's some more League games, or on the following weekend when it's just going to be a regular stream. Good night, guys.